a river bank. There is a wall on both sides of the river, but one side is totally purely known. See, if you look at this, one side is made up of just this shiny, glowing, gigantic rocks here, and these ones fall the other rainy season. And I'm going to show you what is holding these rocks. You see that line? See that line? It's made of clay, and as the water comes, it hangs. And then if now like this one, the next rainy season it will collapse. This one, you see this one, because the soil, what is holding these rocks is just these carbon columns. I don't know what they are, but they are a clay, a column of clay, like carbonized clay. You see this clay? It's funny enough. It's very funny. Well, as water, when it is it rains, it's like a column of pyramidal rocks. So these columns, they are now aligned under this base. So this clay is eroded by water when the river floods, and then the rocks start collapsing and falling. You see those fault lines? Those fault lines. So they will come just perpendicular like that, like this one. This fell last rainy season 2025. That one, the giant one. It was hanging there the previous year. Let me show you what is holding these rocks. Very funny, very dangerous. Look, this is the only thing that is holding this rock. You see, this one is hanging now. So the next rainy season, if the water hits there and collapses, it continues. That one also like the same. See that one? So those columns of clay, I'm even afraid of staying here because anything can happen. You see, these columns, if I remove them now continuously, like the way I'm removing them, this rock can collapse and fail. You see this clay, these columns of clay, this is what is holding these gigantic rocks. You see, these columns of clay. That is a miracle. You see, look at the way they are. Huh? I'm afraid even of removing them because it might collapse on me. See, these columns of clay are holding a giant rock. You see that? That is the miracles of God. And this is how it looks like after it has been eroded. What is left looks like these honeycombs. They look like honeycombs. You see, that is a miracle. Something I've never seen in my life. And maybe so few people have ever known and understood it. See? This is marvelous. You see now, after the clay has fallen off, a bare rock is left hanging. See that? See this? A bare rock is left hanging. Oh my God. Some rocks are falling. And we are throwing stones here. See that? That is a miracle. Oh my God. This is amazing. You see, this is purely clay. Just columns of clay. I'm telling you, this clay is amazing. You see? The clay is, I don't know what I'm going to say, what kind of clay it is, but it's black. It's black. It's kind of coarse. It's kind of cement, you know. I don't know. It's just like a kind of a cement. You see? So that is exactly what is holding. So tell me, after erosion, that's what happens to it. Once water touch it, that is what happens. And that is how this wall has been collapsing up to now. Now I hope you understand why these rocks are falling here. This river was here. Because of this, the whole of that has been held by the same clay has been holding these rocks like that. Now it's painful here. Oh, the sand is painful. Now look, that is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. A giganteous rock being held by only a small layer of columns. Like, what do we call it? Like colloids of sand, of clay soil is holding the whole of this rock. Just columns of it. And it has been collapsing as the river corrodes it when the rain floods here during the rainy season. And you see what's happening? They are falling off every single day. Every rainy season they collapse. Every rainy season they collapse. Look at that giganteous one. It was here the other season. That is a miracle of the world. And this is what we always say. Nature has a mysterious way of handling and doing things. And I find it weird and hard to understand how such small column of clay can perpendicularly hold a mass of such a huge rock. I'm telling you, it's just mind-blowing and mind-boggling. And you see now the trees are growing on top, but with the time, when the soil dilutes the soil and it falls every time.